Welcome to this week's edition of Vikings Update. We'll start this week with women's basketball again. Just one game this week for the Viking women, but they made it count. 79-70 victory at Presentation College, conference victory for the Vikings. Brittany Lehner, Sierra Even, Courtney Dixon, and Kelsey Hunter all scored on baskets here as part of a huge first half. VCSU scored 47 points in the first half, building a commanding 18-point lead at the break. 4 different Vikings in double figures, 15 from Lehner, 12 from Hunter, 11 from Even, and 10 by Stephanie Peterson. Viking men had a pair of games this week, and they picked up a pair of victories. Opened Wednesday night, also at Presentation College. Vikings trailed by as many as 17 points in the first half, but they cut the deficit to 8 on a 3 by A.J. McDonald just before halftime. Second half, Vikings battled back, took the lead. Aaron Dusky with a nice spin move bucket, followed by a baseline fall away from Matt Croplin, helped lead VCSU to a 70-65 conference victory. McDonald scored 19 points to lead the Vikings, also dished out 4 assists. On Saturday, Valley City took a break from conference play to host Crossroads College. All Vikings from the start as they won 88-53. Alley-oop dunk by Skylar Shockman, and later a thunderous two-handed slam by Russell Robinson provided some highlights for the Vikings. Dusky led the way, 19 points. Jeremy Ware, 14 points off the bench, including some sharp shooting, 4 for 4 from the three-point line. Coming up next, Viking women and men both host Mayville State on Wednesday night, 5:30 and 7:30 for a pair of conference games. Mayville's women, they were ranked number 13 in the country last week. Coaches at Wednesday night's games will be going barefoot to help raise awareness for Samaritan's Feet, a nonprofit organization that donates shoes to people in need around the world. Then later this week, Vikings are on the road at Dakota State, 4 and 6 p.m. on Saturday. You can hear both of those games on KOVC 1490 and newsdakota.com. Viking track and field competed this weekend at the Thundering Herd Classic in Fargo. 2-day meet at NDSU. Malik Jackson with the top performance for the VCSU men, taking 5th place in the 600-meter run, time of 1:25.98. Distance runners Richard Wright, Austin Albright, and Michelle Herrera went 6th, 8th, and 9th respectively in the 3,000. Jessica Meeland led the Viking women 4th place finish in the open division of women's weight throw. Several more top 10 finishes for VCSU. Vikings are back in Fargo this weekend for the NDSU Bison Open, also a 2-day meet on Friday and Saturday. As always, you can see complete results from these meets on the Viking Track and Field website. Time for future Vikings. VCSU football announced 22 athletes have signed letters of intent to attend VCSU and play football for the Vikings this fall. Good mix of offense and defense, and size and speed with the incoming players. Includes 10 freshmen from North Dakota, Dustin Lindgren of Valley City, Mark Wagner of Jamestown, and Hunter Slemons from Fargo. 6 new additions from Minnesota, including a pair from Perham, and 1 each signed from South Dakota, Alaska, and Hawaii. 3 players from Colorado plan to attend VCSU, including a pair of twin brothers in Demetrius and Darius Graves. They both played high school ball for VCSU alum Al Mello. Info on all these recruits available at the VCSU football webpage. Viking football still out there recruiting. We'll have more additions to announce in the coming weeks right here on Vikings Update.